What's up, internet? So this is the most ironic slash well-timed YouTube video ever because I talk a big game about solving problems. Literally the last video that I posted was about solving problems. The common thread between all three is that they solve real issues. Like Facebook solved connecting people online. That was a big issue. Before that, there was no way for you to connect online. Like, think about that. And right now we're going through one of the biggest problems in the world, which is this coronavirus thing. I just got off the phone with my CEO and he was like, hey Parker, we gotta take care of our customers. We deliver food right now, but if there's outages for these customers everywhere, if the restaurants can't deliver food, what are we gonna do? And we were talking about it, and he proposed the idea of basically spinning up a new brand in the next 36 hours and launching it within our existing infrastructure. And he actually mentioned making a video about this, which I think is perfect. So this is gonna be a series that I'll be editing and uploading every single night for the next few days. Today is Tuesday, March 17th, it's 2:09 p.m. I wanna just kinda document this while it's going on. So step one was the strategy, basically getting on the phone with a CEO and understanding like what's version one of this look like, what do you wanna be able to do? So once you have the strategy down, which, you know, we deliver food for like 83 cities, so we have a whole suite of apps. So this is our triangle. We have customers, drivers, and restaurants. And customers order the food, the drivers pick it up, the restaurants create the food. Each one of them has their own app. So this is an iPhone app, this is an iPhone and Android app, and this is a tablet. And in between this, you have this big brain that's called a console. And that's kind of how it works. So each one, it's a three-sided marketplace. They all make each other work. But honestly, everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. And that's a Mike Tyson quote. But what if all these restaurants close down? We're not gonna be able to do a whole lot. So we have the strategy. We're going to try to spin up a new brand called Dude's Bodega and revive that. It's something that we used to do a long, long time ago that allowed us to basically send our fleet of drivers out to do goodwill, to do good things for the community. So I have the strategy. Next step is I'm going to basically mind map everything that is in my brain onto Envision app. Now I'll show a quick clip of this. I just met with a designer and went through it, but it's going through all the existing screens and views that we have. By the way, pro tip, if you're talking to engineers, use the phrase views, not screens. It's more technical. And we'll go through all the existing views and figure out, okay, cool, for the people that are going to be placing orders on Delivery Dudes, how do we get them to know about this new offering we have, which is a service that allows for the pickup of any goods. That's what the service is. What I've been trying to do is like beforehand, it'd be like, okay, cool, operations will figure it out, but instead of just relying on that, I really want to build stuff into the order process in the software so that you can't fuck up.
Yeah.
So I just met with the designer, we went through all the existing views and we figured out, okay, cool, for our existing customer base, we're going to want to let them know that we have this offering, that we're there for them, we're laser tested, and that things are good. We also want our customer service reps that are on the phone with people to know about the offering programmatically, because you can have all the operations in place, the standard operating procedures in place, but having a piece of software to help with that process is just an extra step. And so we figured out what design needs we have. You can see on my screen here, I have you know, a bunch of different design needs. Kale doesn't like being on camera, but this is the engineer that's going to help with this process.
What?
I said Kale doesn't like being on camera. As you can see here, he has a blank screen. But what's happening?
Fighting with Android.
Fighting with Android? Okay, cool. Let me move this thing. Okay, cool. So that was Kale. He's our lead engineer. There's literally like 4 of us that build all this stuff. Now we're going to go into Envision. Just had that little powwow with engineering, and basically what you want to get out of that is understanding all the rabbit holes. Because if you have legacy systems, generally there's things that get caught up. It's really annoying, but I think we're good. There were no major issues. When it comes to shipping new apps to the App Store, we have both Google Play and the Apple iOS store, so we want to get ahead of that. So if we can get a submission in like late tonight, today's Tuesday, then we could probably launch this Friday morning. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. I'm gonna go and build a project out in Asana. That's what we use for work. So this is how I can keep like different departments aware of what's going on, because we're a bigger company than just a product team. We support sales, operations, everyone else with what we build. So now I gotta share what we're doing. We have the strategy in place. Design work and development work are in process, and hopefully we'll get this thing launched or ready to launch by the end of the day, Thursday. So stay tuned. I'm going to continue posting this each day as we try to launch this brand in the next couple of days. And if you like this video, then like it and subscribe. Just a nice little design review. That's fine. In the designs, you don't have gray designs.